All right, so I want to talk about Pac-12 Media Day, which happens tomorrow. And primetime was, of course, scheduled to be there for primetime.
Yeah.
He was going to be their 5, 6 o'clock Sports Center hit was Deion Sanders talking at Pac-12 Media Day.
Yeah.
And now he won't be there. Now, you still have Shedeur is going to be there. You still have Travis Hunter is going to be there. Their DC is going to go and fill in for Deion. Understand that it is a medical issue, and we are hoping that he's okay and, can be on the sidelines come fall. I think that's a little bit of a concern if he's going to be healthy for actual coaching games.
You want me to be blunt with you?
Go on.
100% a non-story, no concern whatsoever. He's having surgery now, so he doesn't have to have it later. Who cares if he's the Pac-12 Media Day?
To me, it's a little bit. I'm a little bit disappointed because I think that the conference needs him.
Right. And what I was going to say is I don't think CU cares if he's at Pac-12 Media Day, but the Pac-12 cares if he's at Pac-12
I think the idea.
I think his foot cares if it's on or not.
I agree with you.
So the blood clots have been a problem in his left leg. We all know that.
Yeah.
And so they're going to take care of some more things, and then he should be good to go. Hopefully that is the case. I just think it's disappointing because the Pac-12 needs all the hype and love it can possibly get.
Well,
and Coach Prime provides that. For the good or the bad, in anybody's eyes, that's what he provides. And so when he's not there, it takes away. For sure. But
listen, it brings up the question
his health is most important, Rob.
Absolutely. It just brings up the question for me of how long do we think CU is going to be a part of the Pac-12? See, and that's the moment of pause that I have.
We keep hearing these rumors, and the latest are that the Pac-12 media rights, what they're going to do in television and digital is supposed to be unveiled soon.
Today, I think.
Today?
Yeah.
And that CU, among other teams, are waiting to hear what it is. And if they don't like what it is, perhaps then they make their move. Let's hear what it is first, because it's all tied to the money. If you don't have a good television package, if you don't have a good digital television package, you're not going to make money for your conference. If you don't make money for your conference, the teams are going to be upset. The schools are going to be upset.
The rumor is that it's some sort of Amazon Prime type deal, like Thursday Night Football.
How would you feel about that?
I feel fine about it because I know where to go get it. But I was on this show with you guys last year, and you guys were complaining about trying to find Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
It's a demographic question.
It can be, but...
No, it is. It's a demographic question. I guarantee you most older people don't like it. Younger people do.
I've gotten yelled at before for saying that, Vic, so I'm not going to...
What do you mean? Yelled at?
Oh, Hastings all over me for being ageist.
I'm old and I'm being ageist.
So
I'm just telling you the truth.
I'll leave that to you.
Why would that be ageist? It's like local news. Most people that watch local news are old. Most people that read the paper are old. Most people that get their news on TikTok are young. That's not ageist. That's reality.
Well, so of the reality, are you going to, you're still going to go find the games, aren't you, Vic?
Well, of course I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
I
will.
I feel like a lot of people will because of Prime. Moj?
Yeah, I think so. He's the amount of hype that he brought to this program already, the amount of ticket sales and merchandise sales and ESPN carrying the spring game, the only college spring game on the 4-letter. He brings all that with him. Him not there is a bummer, but I think that if it works, this is a feather in it. This is why the Big 12 is now sniffing around Colorado again and has been sniffing, because who cares about 1-11 worst? The Pac-12 is the worst Power 5 conference, in my opinion.
Which used to be the Big 12.
Yeah. And you're now the worst team in the worst Power 5. That's what you were last year at the end of the season. Who wants you? Except for your market, right? Well, now if they turn their stuff around, the Big 12 definitely wants you again, even if the Big 10 doesn't, but the Big 12 definitely does. And for the Pac-12, all of a sudden the Buffs have a little leverage. They've got a little hammer there.
Well,
and so it's an important thing.
And it makes me wonder, are they waiting? They've been very quiet about this, saying that they're happy about being in the Big 12. And my wonder is, or being in the Pac-12, my wonder is if they're waiting for the Big 10 to come knocking. Because now the Big 10 is adding 2 LA schools. They've got to build some sort of Western division. Yeah. If you could get back in a conference with Nebraska, with the LA schools, so you can recruit in LA, I mean, that is obviously the ideal place for them to land. Is that kind of maybe why they're being so hush hush about it?
I just think it's so weird with all the activity happening, all the movement happening. Let's just cut to the chase and do the 4 super conference things and get it over with. What are we doing?
You think it's going to be 4?
It's
Yeah,
going
get
to
rid
be
of
4
Pac-
super
Pac-12
conferences.
is going to die.
It's going to be four conferences, 20 teams. Let's go. Just let's fast forward and get to it now.
I think the ACC might die too, though.
Very well could.
It
Like
could.
I think the SEC is going to
Hey,
nab.
what's the ACC without Clemson?
Right, they're going to nab Clemson and Florida State, and
Yeah, but it's also
then what is the ACC?
The ACC is also a basketball conference too, though. I mean, it's
Okay,
a huge basketball.
we saw
Basketball
how-
is still secondary money wise to football.
Okay.